Hello, District 289. We recently sent out a survey to our remote learners to see how many were planning to return to in-person learning for the second trimester. And based on that information, it would appear that we have a very large number of students returning to in-person learning in at least 2 of our buildings. So that means that we are not going to be able to adequately or safely house those students all at the same time in the classroom and other areas of the building. So our transition team met on October 9th to determine a plan that I think is similar to other school districts in our area, which is an alternate day schedule where we have students attend in person 2 days a week, like a Monday, Wednesday, or a Tuesday, Thursday, with Fridays being a blended learning day at home for all students. So at this point, I'm going to turn it over to the building principals so that they can go into detail a little bit about what it will look like in their buildings. Mrs. Kelly.
Thank you. At Blackstone, we believe that we can safely house all of our students due to smaller class sizes and bigger classrooms in our building. If you choose in-person learning, K-1 students will attend Monday through Thursday, all 4 days, for our regular school day, which is currently 8:10 to 2:20 for kindergarten, or until 2:30 for first grade. Our school day will essentially be the same. Fridays will be a blended learning day where all students will be at home. Teachers will send work home with our K-1 students on Thursday for them to complete on Friday. This work will need to be returned on Monday morning for students to get credit for Friday's school day. Remote learning will essentially look the same for Blackstone students, except new content will not be pushed out on Fridays. If parents choose remote learning, and this is true for any of the buildings, you are making a commitment to assist your child on a daily basis with the following things: checking them in on Teacher Ease to take attendance. In addition, you must watch the teacher's instructional videos, complete work for all classes. That also includes special areas such as PE, music, intervention, computers, all of those things. We are also expecting our remote learners to participate in Zoom sessions with their teacher as well as scheduled when they can. At Blackstone, teachers will continue to send home packets for our remote learners, so parents will be expected to pick up packets and also gather those completed packets and return them on the scheduled days. And now I'd like to turn it over to Mr. Lawrence for Lincoln.
Because of our numbers, Lincoln School will have 2 groups of students that will be split by the alphabet and household. Students will either attend Monday and Wednesdays or Tuesdays and Thursdays, while Fridays being a blended learning day for all students. When students are in school, they will continue to receive the same classes as usual and take work home to complete the following day. Our remote learners will still receive the same content as our in-person students and have extension work and activities as usual. For the blended learning day, work will be sent home with our in-person students to complete on that day. Work for our remote students will be pushed out by their classroom teachers as usual. Now, Ms. Daly will talk about Northbrook School.
Hey everyone. So Northbrook students will also have the alternate days, a group 1 and a group 2, just like Lincoln. And we will make sure that all household students attend the same group day. We're going to revert back to a traditional schedule for all learners, remote learners and in-person learners. But we will be making adjustments to that schedule. We will be having a scheduling meeting with the teachers soon, and we will release all of that far in advance of the beginning of trimester 2. We will have a traditional 8:10 to 2:30 day, and our schedule will also include a Friday blended learning day for all students being at home. Remote students will still receive their instruction, homework, and grading the same way from the same teachers. However, again, their schedule will be different, and we will convey this in plenty of time prior to second trimester. In-person learners will receive work from their teachers on their in-person instruction days which will carry over to their alternate days at home. I'm now going to introduce Mrs. Peterson, our Special Services Director.
Greetings, special education families. Students with individualized education plans or IEPs who receive special education services will follow the plan provided through building principals. However, the plan will be individualized for each student based on their needs. Teachers or case managers will contact you regarding your child's schedule. Preschool families, the schedule will remain unchanged. Please continue with the current learning plan. Mr. Pierce will discuss the survey.
Hi, a survey is attached to this email for all families to choose their child's placement for the second trimester. You'll have to decide if you want your children to be an in-person learner or remote learner for the next trimester. Please take your time to read the survey carefully and understand it before filling one out for each student you have with us. It is important that if you have any questions at all, that you contact one of our schools before filling it out. You'll have 1 week to respond to the survey. The survey has to be completed and returned by the end of the day on Friday, October 23rd. The choice you make on the survey will be for all of second trimester, so please make sure your choice aligns with your family's preference at this time. And now to wrap up our video, our superintendent, Dr. School.
Hello again. So to summarize, if the numbers of in-person learners remains high, like we're anticipating, then the alternate day plan that we outlined for both Lincoln and Northbrook will be put into place. However, if the numbers come back from our survey and the number of in-person learners stays similar to what we have right now, and we're able to fulfill that and meet the requirements, then we will put the Blackstone schedule into place for all of our students, meaning that we would come Monday through Thursday, all 4 days, with our in-person learners and with our dismissal staying at 2:30. And then Fridays would be a blended learning day for students, and they would remain at home at that point in time. Either way we go with the alternate day schedule, or if the numbers are consistent with what they are right now and we do the Monday through Thursday schedule, there will be that change that on Fridays it will be a blended learning day, which means students will be at home, teachers will not be pushing out new material, they will be reviewing Zoom meetings with students and families, answering questions and doing review at that point in time. Once again, students will be divided into groups by the alphabet and by households. The district is going to determine what those groupings are, and we'll communicate it with our families. And lastly, again, your decision on this survey will be your choice for the entire second trimester. Thanks, and have a great day.